Oh boy. Oh, good shit. Alright. So, hello everybody. This is Prince Mouse. I need to fix my window. And welcome to Let's Play Super Modded DMC5. Here's kind of how this is gonna go. Basically, I'm gonna be going through DMC5 on the what thing am I on? Son of Sparta mode. I'm gonna start the prologue, obviously, but it's gonna have all of the item unlocks and everything for all the characters. This is not a 100% walkthrough. This is me showcasing all of my mods that I have, basically just slowly over time because this community is fucking crazy and a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, all the characters on screen have a little bit different going on with their costume, and it's pretty good. Whole bunch of crazy shit. So yeah, basically, if you've there's a bit of development history that went on with DMC5, and it was kind of a crazy fucking thing that happened. I could sit here for like hours explaining what all's going on. Uh, but yeah, instead, we're gonna have a little bit of a longer episode to start out with our first one because I'm excited to get this started. And the missions in this game are typically pretty short. So, yeah, basically, I'm a big fan of DMC5. Well, of DMC in general. When DMC5 came out, all of the fucking fans just kind of like came out of the woodwork and started just having a great fucking time because, hey, look, this shit is happening now. E3, fucking, oh god, there's all the dudes, and oh, this song is really good. It was awesome, just the whole thing, and it's still great. This is my favorite Devil May Cry game now. It was 3, of course it was, but this one is now. So yeah, spoilery stuff for DMC 5. Earlier than it should be because of the difficulty and because of me basically playing an NG Plus version. Uh, Even though all of my weapons are covered with mods, that does not excuse you for thinking that this is that you're safe from spoilers. There's plenty of spoilery shit that's gonna go on because reasons. Basically, it's just gonna happen. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do the history of DMC thing because not enough people when they start their Let's Play do it. And yeah, I'll go ahead and shut off my mic now. Alright, so this intro, coupled with that history of DMC, was effectively long enough to be its own fucking video. Great start. So a couple things with that. That actually is effectively, well, a couple things. I should try to make it sound like English first. So first off, all the music that was playing in those sections for each respective game were remixes of the main battle themes from those games, with the exception of the very last part of DMC4 where it was the credits theme. Or whatever you want to call that thing. Anyway, the other weird thing to note that might be lost to time slowly is that a retcon had actually happened where it was saying that DMC4 was the last on the timeline other than 5. 5 is now the last on the timeline, that makes sense. But prior to the game coming out, it was actually DMC2 that was the last in the timeline, showing an older and more jaded Dante. So now DMC2 Dante makes even less sense than before, and I like how they effectively breezed over it in the fucking history of DMC, because other than the reboot, it's the black sheep of the series. Both games, I should mention, I don't have any obvious disdain for, but a lot of people do, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I played DMC2 and had a good time with it, and I don't know, I thought it was insanely dumb in parts and not well balanced, and it's not my favorite DMC game, but it's still an alright game. Can't say the same for the reboot because I haven't played it necessarily, but the whole talking shit, if that happens again in this series, for those two games is not done out of disrespect. It's just because it's fun to make fun of those games. They're punching bags at this point, basically. So, anyway, yeah. Like I said, super excited to get this whole thing started. I just bought the DMC3, I'm gonna go to mission select before they start giving me spoilers. A bit of lag there, that was weird. Wait. I did do Son of Sparta. Let's do Dante Must Die then, actually. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna fuck with that. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, okay. Not the point I was trying to make, but also with the mods that I'm trying to do, I'm gonna cycle out the mods every episode. So if there's one that we've seen, it won't appear again until basically I run out of mods to show for that particular model or character or whatever the case is. Unless it's just, so popular that people want to see it constantly, or I just like it too much in that particular bit. I'll make sure to give all the mods that I like credit, though. They all deserve it in some regard.
We've known each other a long time. You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this, Dante?
What am I doing wasting my time here? He's got this.
You should not underestimate this demon. After all, it was he who took your right arm and gained a great deal of power from it. I'm leaving. I suggest you do not fall behind.
Yeah. Okay, V. You're an interesting guy, but you're right. I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
There's a Goku pin on his shoulder. I fucking love the cyberpunk coats. I don't know what the EX color is, and I don't want to ruin it yet. I'll probably look at it later. So, the first thing I want to do, actually, is go to Customize and take off my breakers, because, lag again. I don't like that. I really hope that's not going to be a running theme. I have actual magazine sets that I use. I wish you could rename them. But, yeah, I actually have, like, sets that I, like, use for certain things, which is, neat. We're gonna stick with, an empty set, because I, yeah, want to show off one of the mods that I have for, Nero here. There's a whole thing to customize. I'll go through the mechanics, game mechanics as, things go on. It gives you a warning that you don't have any breakers. But, those breakers we'll talk about probably in episode 2, because, those are when they become apparent. You saw in the cutscene that Nero was supposed to be armless there. Again, as the game goes on with the cutscenes, it'll show you why that's the case. There's also some, yeah. Oh, god damn, it's so cool. So yeah, I have Yamato, and for some reason this boy is fucking revving it, which is great.
Dante.
I do also have a turbo mod installed, but I only increased the speed by 0.10 because I'm not that good. Plus recording curse and all that, I don't want to look like an idiot for most of the time. Sorry, did. Fuck him. Explode. Whee! Whee! Good. Right, so, a couple things with that fight. I guess I should have explained as time goes on. There's a couple of mechanics that are built around Nero.
I trust you.
That he has. Nero is a very utility-based character, in the sense of everything that he has a purpose for it existing, whereas a character like Dante has moves and attacks that are all basically just for show. Like, there are some moves and attacks that are variations on the same one, cleverly disguised to look like completely new attacks, but yeah, Dante's a little bit more complex. Wow, let me just whiff. That does not mean that Nero is exactly an easy character to play. He's a character that you can get into, without much issue. You can see that I'm also doing a thing up here too. If I press, left trigger or L2, I will do a mechanic called exceeding. Don't. Ah, fuck. Bitch. Whee! Exceeding, by the way, makes it to where it increases damage and changes how some attacks function. I want this. Bonk. More lag. Good. And every sword attack can be exceeded. There's other little upgrades that make it to where if you perfectly time it, you'll get an exceed bar. This Impusa Queen's gonna take a minute because it's all fucked up. So being on the difficulty that I'm at, that I already forgot the name of, Dante Must Die mode. If you're on Dante Must Die, it makes it to where all of the enemies have the possibility of using a devil trigger if they don't already have one. There's only one enemy that has a devil trigger, by the way. Bonk. He also become important. you can exceed off of Nero, shanking and jiggling the sword around in that Impusa Queen. Good shit. But yeah, they can activate DT, and it makes it to where the defense becomes fucking gigantic, and their damage also increases. They also become harder to stagger, which is a problem for Nero. You're not holding a sword.
Hey, thought you took off.
Cannot understand. We cannot hope to do this without you.
That's all right, superstar. Go on with your bad stuff. Go ahead. We got this.
I love all the little Easter eggs on the fucking coats. It's good shit. I can't wait to see Dante's. Step. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of glitches that are gonna happen that I don't have the ability of predicting. There's some of the funniest glitches, that do end up happening, which I'll explain if they do happen, and if they don't, at the end of the series, if that just is the case, then I'll show you what they both are, because oh my god, they're so funny. I can't believe I got fucking hit once. I was really trying not to get hit on this mission. Oh shit. Not only is the lag eating my inputs, but also my controller will just have a dead input for a second. If you see the camera rapidly rotate to the left, it'll look like this, or something along those lines. That's not in my control, and I don't know exactly what to call that, other than bullshit, mostly. Alright? Yep. Punch. Also, another thing that you get post-game is the ability to use Nero's Buster, so he gets his arm back and you can actually grab it. I have a fucking Capsule Corp logo! That's so good! Yeah, you can use it as a Buster, so if you notice, I actually have 2 grapples. Spectral Demon Hand, and then also a grapple hook. So, yeah, there's a couple of weird little things like that. If I do an attack... Sorry. Yeah, you can see a Demon Fist come out sometimes if I time the attack just right. A little bit of extra damage, but it requires you to pay attention to it. All the little stuff that I explained to isn't necessary for you to know. Like the Exceed system, I went through the entire game on DMC4 without using the Exceed system and finding it out by accident, and it worked just fine. You don't have to worry about all these mechanics if you're not good at them. Door? Oh, there it goes. I didn't get any mods for them, I should fix that. Hey, everyone's dead. My gun's blue, yeah, my gun's blue though, so that's cool.
After all. Hey,
I thought I reversed that for a minute. My blue's gun.
did your mother ever teach you it's not nice to steal?
Woot.
Sorry, Dante.
That's not a sword. Damn it, that's so
I'm back in
sad.
this bitch.
Alright, so you start that fight with an Exceed gauge if you don't already have it maxed out. This fight, rather. And yeah, we're just gonna go for Urizen right now. Ouch. Already bad. Ah, shit. Ow! That fucking, like, I framed through that first fireball. Oh, something hit me anyway. I guess so. It must have been the laser. I thought I'd already jumped over it, though. Ouch. Also, DMC4 Nero hair, because I'm still not exactly preferring the new hair. there, he said.
Round two.
Holy fucking shit! Oh my god! Those are two mods mixed together, by the way. That was a surprise. Oh god.
This is a bad move. I can still fight. Go! You're just dead weight. Back up.
Memes. Yeah.
Come on! Let go! We must leave here. He's far stronger than we ever could have imagined.
We're in a lot of stone for a demon tree. I'm sorry, that's a lot of stone falling for a demon tree.
Call me dead weight. I didn't come all this way for nothing. Stop hitting yourself and think of ways to get stronger and actually help. If Dante loses, you're all that can defeat Urizen.
Is that what you call him?
Yes. Urizen, the Demon King. That's the name of the demon that took your arm.
That's the wrong sword hill, but whatever. Alright, so bad news. Everyone said, what the fucking shit fuck?
What happened to Dante? Where's Dante?
He's buying time, but it doesn't look good.
This can't be happening. Dante lost.
I said Urizen. Morrison, you're awfully calm for somebody who's completely fucking mortal and should probably run. Morrison, leave. Fuck. Get out of there. He's just a man. Okay, so yeah, this difficulty is going to kick my fucking ass. I still got an ass, eat my ass. And, yeah. Good shit. Look at my orbs. I'll play the end of the, or beginning of this, cutscene here, and we'll go ahead and, end it off, I guess. How does a civilization even recover after a near extinction event like this? Because it seems like the government and everything seems really stable, all things considered. Like, this is a big fucking deal. And supposedly it's not that bad after everything goes on in the game.
Same crap, different day. So, tell me,
Tell you what,
how does it feel to be rescuing the guy that killed your father?
hey, I'm glad we're getting personal. Well, he abandoned my mother and I and left us for dead. So I feel nothing.
Well, he's not exactly going up for Father of the Year award now, is he?
His research wasn't half bad. Came in handy. Mildly thankful for that.
They have to do that in here. It already smells like ass.
That's you.
go.
Don't lose your tits. I see him.
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my groove.
Y'all watch this shit. Not that. That's pretty good though. Not that either. It's the fucking song! And everyone collectively lost their shit that day. Oh my god. You missed. There you go. Cybernetics look good in a cyberpunk jacket. Swoosh. Hold on. Okay. This game's not for these secrets. No, puppy. Okay.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Nothing gets through! What's happening? What's going on?
You look like you need a hug, but you're not gonna get one from me. Better get lost.
Hey, who are you? Hey, you're gonna get yourself
It'd
killed!
only be half of a hug,
Don't
one
crap
arm.
yourself. He likes to kill demon things. Let him do his thing.
You hear what I said, you dumb one-armed son of a bitch? You're gonna die!
Cheer up, crew cut.
Don't see very many regular people in DMC games.
You taking notes? All right. Time to kick some ass.
Playing this game with headphones on is something else. Okay, so like I said, I'll get them out of the room for a second. Yeah, in the next episode, we will go through the Devil Breaker system and continue to start our adventure into Redgrave City to see what the fuck is actually going down. See if Dante's alive. But until then, I've been Prince Mouse. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, and goodbye.